about to get copyrighted. Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's Mr. Love here. Back at it again with Dawn Talk, new episode. It's the beginning phases, y'all. I'm loving the process so far, how the channel is right now. Shout out to the homies, shout out to the family members for showing love and support in the first channel. The first video of the channel. We trying to tap in with everybody in the city. It go from city to states to country. So we trying to go global with this mug. But in order for me to go global on this mug, I need you to subscribe. I need you to subscribe to the channel. I need you to tell your baby mama, your daddy, your sugar mama, your sugar daddy, your stripper wife, your stripper husband, Magic Mike. I need you to tell all the motherfuckers up in that Magic City to subscribe to my motherfucking channel, right? Cause I'm trying to fuck the game up, right? I'm trying to fuck the summer up next year, all right? Just trying to have a clean environment in terms of just being together, and that's just how it is. We talked about it last video, like we can't change the world unless we change ourselves. So that's what we're trying to do with this community or whatever. And I got planned. A family member of mine launched a website. It's called A Love Affair. Please check it out. It's filled with dope content within our African American culture, some dope piece of work, creativity in each and every blog that's coming out, and we trying to build something off of that. We trying to run up traffic in that too. So please show some love to that. We trying to run up some traffic in this motherfucker too. All right, I don't know how many times I'm gonna say it, but I'm gonna keep on saying it. Right, this message go out to the chicken heads. Listen, I know that you look at my channel. I know somebody out there looking at my channel right now, because you motherfuckers look on my Instagram, right? So I know you be lurking on my YouTube. So I need you to do is, if you watching this video right now, I don't care who the fuck you are, right? I need you to pause it or whatever. Just hit that subscribe button. It takes like 2 seconds, right? Because there's gonna be more content along the way. I need you to talk to your little friends that y'all be hanging out on the weekends and shit. I need you to tell them to subscribe to the channel. All right. Same thing. Just tell the friends. Because one fan turned to 10, turn to 100, 100 turn to 1,000, so on and so forth. Man, the numbers keep rising. So it just starts with you. So I need you to do that, because I know you want to fuck with me. I know you want to fuck me. So I need you to subscribe. All them followers you got on Instagram, them thousands of followers you got, I need them thousands of followers to be converted to YouTube. Like, I need everybody to tap in with this YouTube channel. All right. Like, it's just crazy how in this world of social media, a lot of motherfuckers showing love to motherfuckers that they don't even know. But when you see a local nigga trying to get it, they not showing love. So I need y'all to just get your head out your heart and please subscribe. All right. The main topic of the discussion is we're gonna talk about social classes. All right. We in a world, I feel like this world is full of social classes. You have the lower classes who rely on government transfers and have low paying jobs. I feel like we should be at a point where student and medical debt should be canceled, finished, finito, right? Because some people can't even afford it. Also, I'm not even gonna dive deep into that because I'm not really well educated in that field. But we gonna continue on with that student aspects towards school. Why do teachers still teach? We in a generation now where we have computers, we have access to computers and all this stuff. We can educate ourselves. All the information that I'm giving you, it comes from stuff I learned, watched from everybody. Oh yeah, before I continue too, I want to talk a little bit about the last video too. I'm gonna talk about the higher classes in a sec, but I know that I went real aggressive in that first video. I'm not trying to get in no trouble by these celebrities if they see it when I'm successful. I just don't agree with some of the things that you did in the past, but I cannot knock your grind. So it's all up. I feel like you cannot teach a student, even before COVID, like they be like, hey, you gotta do this, you gotta do that tonight. Okay, all the answers is online. The YouTube videos, you can look up YouTube videos, this and that. It's all online. So why the fuck do we need it, right? But what I'm trying to say is, I'm talking about, once when things go back to normal. I don't know when things are going back to normal. I'm gonna say about a year or two. It can be longer, it can be shorter. It don't matter as long as we do our part. Wear the mask, bullshit, whatever. We can stop the spread. In terms of the lower tier, to have a chance in life is to just get rid of schools to make it easier for them. Now, I'm not saying like get rid of schools completely, but I'm just saying like it should be at a certain grade. Because when you at like, I'll say around like 11th or 12th grade, you can literally go off to college. Motherfuckers be going to college at like 15. Actually, an interesting fact. If you know who Isabella Moner is, she's a Nickelodeon actress or whatever. She starred in a couple of movies I've seen, like Instant Family and stuff like that. Let us know. Okay. She went to college at 15. It doesn't matter how young or old you are, as long as you have it connected, you fine. Like you you fine. So I feel like even athletes like LeBron James' son got caught smoking that reefer, that ganja. But I'm talking about before the ganja burn. He he could walk on to any college because that's LeBron James' son, and he's 15 at the moment. If you get it, you got it. It's weird because it's digital. Like I can't feel, like I don't feel if I'm talking to somebody. Like I remember the first day of digital class, right? When people talking, it's just like real boring. Like it's just a whole bunch of robots. Like I don't fuck with that. Look up the answers online. You're giving it to me. Only languages that you really need is math and language. Those are the only two classes that you need, man. I don't know what language people speak, but I mean, if you want to learn another language, because we should be at a point where people in our country, most of the people in our country should be bilingual. I'm trying to conversate. I'm trying to say some shit in Spanish that niggas don't understand it. And then if you meet somebody on Zoom, your kid's gonna ask you one day, how'd you meet mom on Zoom? We met on digital class. Like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, I can't fuck with that. But going back to the math thing, man. Math teachers, they think they know the shit, but I really like sit back and I realize like, dog, y'all don't know nothing. Y'all know all these numbers, y'all can plug everything in, do this and that, la da 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 da, but you don't. Can you apply that shit to be a millionaire? Can you apply that shit to be a billionaire? Because you talking about all this shit, all these theorems, these snake ass theorems like the Python theorem, the bowl restrictor theorem, the Cobra theorem, you know what I'm saying, the rattlesnake theorem. Listen, there ain't no such thing as a snake theorem, but I'm not even gonna pronounce the names because I don't want to butcher the motherfuckers. If you want to learn math, you learn it from your parents because they probably got a job, they probably working right now, they probably making more money than these teachers. Do I believe that teachers should not get paid? No, they should get paid even more because they working all day. But what I'm saying is they don't have all the answers, Sway. They don't. You either learn from a parent, a guardian, sibling, or you learn from a drug dealer. I know that sounds a little more wild, but let me explain. It depends. If they like 15 years in the game, like real underground type shit, like they know the ins and outs of the game, and they was selling that white girl, they was selling them shrooms and shit. Look, if that's just the last resort, I don't want to have nobody thinking about, oh, should I see somebody and stuff. I'm just saying, if it's a last resort, if it's somebody in your family, I recommend it, but I don't recommend it. I mean, I never experienced that, and I'm thankful I never experienced meeting with a drug dealer. But I'm just saying, somebody is probably suffering right now, and they probably looking at this video like, oh shit, maybe I should listen to this motherfucker. I'm trying to make it out. Listen, it's just the last resort. Ignore what I just said just now. You got the worker class, the blue collar workers that still have a risk of being in poverty. Most of the people in this country that's in poverty probably have somebody that's disabled, like a disabled child, a disabled adult in the household. So the government, I feel like, need to tackle a better plan for those that need help. Those who are average with college education, like they have some college education? Like little to none. Okay, should they be extended schools? Yeah, but it's just up to you. But when you get it, then you're fine. I'll tell you some great examples of people in my like people of color that's real successful. You have Oprah Winfrey, you have Damon John from Shark Tank, you know the bald head motherfucker that looked like Matt from the Wii game. LeBron James, who is my favorite example out of all of them because his moves, man, he used his voice. Like the whole little comments earlier about Lauren Ingram and stuff like that. He's saying like, listen, sports is like 10% of who I am. I'm more than an athlete. The Latina community, you have Carlos Slim, who's like one of the richest people in Forbes magazine one time. You have Jessica Alba, who is like the CEO of like the Honest Company. It's like these just like diapers and shampoo and like just whole like daily necessities. Susan Storm from Fantastic Four. And then there's probably other influential people that I can't really think of right now. But the significant thing is they I'm not I don't know I don't know about Damon, but the pattern is they didn't finish college. All right, none of them didn't finish college. I'm not sure about Carlos Slim. I gotta do some research about him, but yeah, I mean they didn't graduate college. The upper middle class, it kind of tunes in with the highest class of the pyramid. But these are the ones that got a good ass job. Like they doctors, they judges. They doctors, they lawyers. They kids driving a Corvette or an AMG Mercedes S class. You feel me? S63 type joint with the red seats. Difference is, I already said it. They have high paying jobs. You have the upper class, which is the investors and executives of the big companies. The rich people have this crazy thought in their head, but it's the most simplest shit when they explain it. Like, oh shit, I could have thought of Tesla. I could have thought of Amazon. But you don't look at the moves that they do after that. Because when you look at Tesla, for example, they got them batteries that makes them 10 years ahead of the game. Like, if y'all follow up on cars a little bit, Hummer released a Hummer EV. Growing up, I wanted a Hummer. But when you're older, you kind of like, damn, them motherfuckers kind of gas guzzlers, low key. Now they changed it because of the whole environment landscape, right? I mean, people's not getting gas cars no more. I mean, they still are, but you look at it like, okay, they killing manual transmissions. All right, they killing motor cars, gas cars, and stuff like that. They got electric. They got electric options. In California, changing the rules about gas cars. Like, there shouldn't be no more by like 2035 or something like that. Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos, they're like the ones that be thinking about it like years before the modern generation come. Like, the wealthy people have they have business partners. It's someone who been with you during the process, like a love interest, right? Like, I'm talking about the ones that bring you through everything, through experience, through good times and bad. Yeah, them the ones you gotta put a ring on their finger with. I know we young, but I'm just saying, like, I'm talking about later on in life, like, that's marriage material, right? Instead of going after these hoes, you know what I'm saying, or going after these niggas, like these niggas trying to go and come quick at you. Like, I'm just saying in both perspectives, both parties. Like, your name, like, you, the richest motherfuckers in the world, they got the most silliest name. There's probably a nigga out there with the name Dick that probably got like trillions of dollars. The girl be like, "Oh, I like Dick. He cute." You feel me? And then you probably got a girl out there where her name is Clitorius, and then they be like,
Oh yeah, clitoris. Yeah, clitoris is nice.
it don't matter what you got, as long as you got the big bag. They don't care what your name is. They don't care what you look like. You can look like motherfucking damn fucking a Cyclops. I remember hearing about LeVar Ball, because LaMelo Ball got drafted. I don't think he got a girl. He said along the process, son, he said this to his son. He said, "You ain't gonna meet no good girl out there. You gonna meet hoes." You feel me? Now, I'm trying to say this though. Like, if you start a business, you find that girl out there. You find that girl out there that's been with you from day one. I don't really follow up on celebrity relationships like that because I think it's utterly bullshit. But I think one that I really like is Nipsey Hussle and Lauren London because his come up, he came up late before he passed away because I think he was in Rock Nation, I think a year before he passed or 2 years before he passed. And this was when he dropped Victory Lap. Lauren London been with him for a while, even before he passed. Like I'm just saying, if you had the money in the world and if she give you a PS5, you take that you take that shit and then you go to the you go to the Dior store and then you get her a nice ass purse. You get that shit to her, right? And everybody happy. Don't be selfish. Don't be selfish. Same thing with girls too. Don't be selfish. All right, give a nigga a shot. Give a nigga a shot in life, bro. Because I mean, there's a lot of grateful niggas out here, but you keep picking and choosing the wrong ones. I'm like, I got done with high school. Like the girls that was mostly taking the athlete niggas. They like the athlete niggas. They like the weird ass niggas that be wearing them baggy ass pants like they belong in a Travis Scott shoot. Like the area I'm in is kind of fucked up in a way. It feel like I'm in the scene of Get Out. Like I literally just got out when COVID hit. Like COVID for me was a gift and a curse. But that side in high school, in terms of the social side, that was a gift because I just I didn't really fuck with the environment, bro. And I could have left that school I went to, but I was like, man, I'm already here. You know what I'm saying? I met some people here, man. I'm just gonna thug it out. I heard somebody say that I would do my Dougie. I'm not listening to nobody. Like the ones that's with me right now, I'm gonna listen to 110%. But once I'm successful, I'm not gonna listen to the motherfuckers that been dick riding on me, bro. That's what I'm trying to say, man. Everybody out there, man, that's dick riding on these celebrities, man, you can hop on this dick and join this motherfucking YouTube channel, support the movement. Even if it's not YouTube, like I'm planning on making money from different fields. Again, like I'm fresh out, I'm newly 18, I'm barely legal. The wealthy people push themselves, man. Like they push themselves beyond the limits. They have late nights and early mornings. I have somebody in my house who is a good example of that I admire each and every day. Both. Actually, everybody in the household. And then some. I'm trying to be an influencer because these celebrities, most of these celebrities, they are influencers, but at the same time, you're influencing them to do the wrong thing. That's all it is at the end of the day, man. They don't give a fuck about you. All they care about is they people in their circle. Like they care as long as the kids is fed, it's all good. They don't give a fuck if you die tomorrow, bro. They don't even care. There's so many people on the earth. All they care about is a circle. I mean, you just gotta invest something that you know can make money. Most people fold or they step up to the plate. You take your time, you research, and you think about the best options for your future decisions. Like in school, man, I hate reading. I hate reading mainly because the shit I read back in high school earlier times was old history from my people that I already knew about. Right? We went through the slavery era and stuff like that. I mean, shit. I think we still go through it. I mean, you look at the jail system and stuff like that, motherfuckers still go through it, right? Um, so yeah, like I read about different books, and when I got introduced to the first book I read, which is about like the oil industry back in the 1930s, I forgot the name of it, but it's gonna pop up in my mind, man. It kind of brought me to like the business world because it was at the point where I wanted to play sports. I met the criteria, but I wasn't selected to play them sports. I got into being a potential future successful entrepreneur, or in my skin color, an entrepreneur. You get a book. What I recommend is you get a book from someone that's successful, depending on the fields that you do, and you read the book. You actually manifest it. You manifest it. You think. You reflect. It don't matter. You let that shit marinate. Whatever you gotta do in order for that shit to be locked in your head, you just think about it right there. But you just keep thinking, man. You keep working until the day you rest. Like while we here, we continue to develop your character. Well, another thing is they don't overspend on things. All right, it's nice. Motherfuckers want the nice house. Motherfucker want the nice car. The motherfucker wants the nice jewelry and stuff like that. I understand that. I want that shit too. But you also got to be smart with it. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just got to make sure, like, okay, is everything cool? Is everything cool? Is my family straight? Is everybody around me straight? Then you make that move. But you got to be smart with it. Got to help you out on certain things, man, to be the best person you can. In this generation, it's hard. It's hard for people to be approachable. Like, you ask them, like, yo, like, you don't hear a motherfucker to be like, yo, ask me something, man. Like, how you feel about this? See, when the other person tell them about what they think, man, they get sensitive. And that's where the friendship kind of like it just don't click no more. Or with a family member, it just don't click no more. So it's not like this no more. It's like this because you asked them that question and then you gave them a brutally honest response, and then they like, man, fuck you. People that I bring on a Dawn Talk, man, I'm rooting for them. They rooting for me. I'm rooting for them. The people that support it, I'm rooting for them because I want them to be successful. Like, this shit is deep, man. This shit is deeper than YouTube, man. Because if I'm successful off of this, man, I'm trying to show them my family members outside the ones I talk to every day, my extended family and stuff like that. I'm trying to break that curse. I'm trying to break that curse that I had in my family. Even though I hate the school, you had a lot of bugetto bitches, a whole lot of weird ass motherfucking niggas who was acting real phony. At the end of the day, I'll take that shit because I went there, I went to school, and I graduated. So that's the end of the day, and I continue on with my next journey. So it's as simple as that, man. Just be grateful what you got because a motherfucker out there probably don't have what I got. So you kind of go back to the lower class situation. Motherfuckers my age, man, when they're successful, when they real successful, they probably a hooper, they probably play football, they probably the smartest motherfucker in the school. There's a jealous motherfucker out there that think about killing them. Like, I think like there's shit on the news, man. I have that shit on. I have this shit on alerts or whatever. And I have these random ones that be saying, "Oh man, an 18-year-old got shot in the inner city, shot and killed by this motherfucker in the inner city." See, the motherfuckers that think about killing them, they have all that shit. They think about killing them, but they don't even think about giving them the roses while they still alive. We gotta work on that. We gotta work on that, man. Like, this shit is deep, man. That shit still go. That shit still go with me. That shit still go with me. Like, you don't know how many times a teacher came over and be like, this shirt, you can't wear this shirt. You feel me? Like, you can't wear this. Teacher called me out because I wore a shirt similar like this in freshman year, or or my jeans. This shit, this shit was weird, bro. Like, it is what it is. Because at the same time, I show them motherfuckers like, yo, suck my dick. I made it. I made it out. Y'all, I don't even need to fuck with you no more. It's deeper shit too, but I'm not even gonna explain it. And then I remember another thing when I was in history class. Someone teacher asked the whole class, like, "Do you think kids in inner city have the same opportunities?" Bro, I was the first one to raise my hand because they don't. They don't. They don't. They really don't. It's fucked up, and it's fucked up that I gotta answer a question like that, right? Because that's the simple answer. But yeah, man, the social classes at the same time as what was making us divide. I don't want that shit to happen. All right, when I'm successful off this YouTube channel, man, I'm not trying to do that. All right, I'm trying to be like this. United we stand, divided we fall. But when it comes to money, man, all money in, no money out. In the words of Nipsey Hussle and his brand, man. That's why I respect. I respect his crew, Black Sam, Jay Stone, all of them motherfuckers. Outside of my family, I look at the motherfuckers like him, like them motherfuckers, them groups, they got something cracking over there. But yeah, man, that's the end of the video. I keep giving y'all free game. As long as you pause the video and you reflect like, oh, I actually learned something from this nigga. That's all you need, man. That's all you need. But before YouTube happened, man, I'll say I was more like an introvert. So while I'm making this channel, you kind of understand like the person I am, man, because I can mix entertainment and I can mix like some serious shit. So I kind of had this shit in the middle, just trying to get comfortable on this channel, man. It's still weird for me to get on camera. If you're new to the channel, once again, please subscribe. Please like the video. A homie of mine said he wanted to hear a story time.
I'm not gonna explain the story time and stuff like that. I'm just gonna keep it right here. But yeah, man, that's how it is. Hopefully y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day, your night, holiday, whenever you're watching this.